Just gonna see here. I think we're good. So I'm just gonna fucking edit it, which I hate to edit, but you know what? We're good. Hey, we're live. We're not live.
We're going live.
We're live, pal.
No, we're live. Wait, this isn't live? What? I've been lied to this whole time.
Fuck, man. Hey, listen, folks. We'll be fucking live. Well, full disclosure, we just had like a whole like 2 minutes that we fucking lost because I'm a dummy, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking be a video editor and fucking be cool. Okay, good. And by the way, no video, of course, but Jim just now did a nervous like, ooh, do I hear him? So that's where we're at, folks. We're on a thread right now.
My right ear AirPod sometimes just like it crackles and like it just like do like a weird fade thing.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Once it's settled in, it's settled in. Do we get to Van Hammer talk? The return of the Ham.
Let's get into Van Ham. He's fucking dead. R.I.P. But he was on Worldwide on A15. A little weird. So yeah.
It is. It's weird that he's just kind of back. I don't know if he was injured or something. Somebody I recognize is gone is PN News.
Yeah.
Just dropped out of our life at some point.
Thank God.
Yeah, a couple people just kind of noticing like, oh yeah, they're not here anymore. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're not here. We got Bobby and Arn have heat. The crowd is up their ass. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's no JR on commentary, and I said thank science for that, because then I don't have to hear about his fucking high school.
Yeah, we don't have to hear about fucking. He was the fucking shot put champion of Dickhead McGee, brother. Like, thanks for that.
He came in third in districts.
You don't even understand what that fucking means. And we're like, all right, JR, what does it mean? And he's like, I don't fucking know.
JR, just stay away from the high schools, bro.
Like, please, bro.
Okay, and we get a shot of Eric Watts.
Oh my God, dude.
Who apparently maybe like they make him sound like he was like the second for the Heisman or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into a quick Wikipedia machine and check this shit out, because they make it sound like he led like Nebraska to the national championship or something.
He did not. He played at Louisville and they sucked at football.
Wow. he was he went to Louisville. He was the team's leading passer in 1991. 115 out of 260 passes for about 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. That's good. That's like they didn't throw up that much back in the day, kids. Like that's
no. They fucking, you know what that is? That's second in the Heisman, brother.
Yeah. They're throwing bullshit at us. But whatever. He was a quarterback for Louisville, I guess.
Yeah, and then like I said, they were fucking. They were obviously terrible because he went right to WCW and he was not trained. So that's another one. Like the long line of green as grass, fucking promoter sons in the business.
Eric Watts was not sitting in the NFL draft green room that year. We'll just go with that. And this episode ends with Cactus Jack versus Ricky. And Cactus wins by a count out, which is pretty cool. And I guess we have to build him up a bit to get to a worthy championship match against Ron. But it was fun. It was fun watching him beat Ricky, even if it was from a fucking count out.
It was neat. And anything Cactus does right now, I'm all for, even when it sucks. And we'll get into a match I really thought sucked. Not right now, but we will later.
8:15 Saturday night. Ron, believe me, Simmons is in the house.
I'm in the CNN Tower atrium right now, and let me tell you something. Believe me, I'm in Atlanta. As you can tell, believe me, I'm in Atlanta. Crazy.
Yeah, man. Crazy. Dustin's here. Johnny B comes out. Brad is injured. Got to figure out what are we doing with this light heavyweight title or whatever it's called.
Who cares?
I'm sure that'll turn to I'm sure that'll turn up exciting, right?
I'm sure Greg Valentine will end up with it.
We get Big Josh versus Bobby. which is amazing.
No thanks.
And at this point in our life, Jesse is a mayor.
Yes.
In his political career, he's currently a mayor. So
Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, they say.
Mick is coming for Ron.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, Mick is coming for Ron, but Jake is Snake. Maybe Mick says, I'm going to. Oh, Mick says this. Okay.
Yeah.
Mick is coming for Ron. He says, John Wayne smoked butts. Jake the Snake kicks them.
Yes. Good line.
That's a good line. So,
Jake
I don't know how.
Kicks them. Fuck,
John Wayne smoked butts.
We had Nikita. What do you think Shatowata means? Because, man, he says it a lot as a fake Russian word.
I have no idea.
Every time.
Nikita, the longer he's on my screen, the funnier it is. Just him busting up this accent. How you say in this land of freedom? Yeah, it's Nikita. Come on, buddy. I don't know, man. Just do the thing where it's like, oh yeah, all of a sudden, dude, I'm just an American. Yeah, we're good. Jake's getting a lot of mic time during this era, and that's not the worst thing to put in your screen, especially when we've seen what the alternatives could be for us.
Van Hammer.
Tillman's starting to get a little rough around the edges a little bit, starting to get a little riled up. Our boy, we can see his frustration coming out. You know how he gets. Man, when he gets all excited. And so he's taking Young Pistol Tracy. Sting sits down and talks with Jim, and it's Kids' Day Out tomorrow at the Omni.
Yeah, Kids' Day Out, which Jake plays with later with his promo. Not in a bad way. Not like that. It's not good.
Not like his dad would.
He's not part of the government. All right. Yeah, not like his dad would. His dad would literally be like a congressman today. But
Kids' Day Out sounded like a Sunday bar. You know, He's just ready to go.
Yeah, like outside of Scott Steiner's former Shoney's. You know what I mean?
Okay, wait. I'm going to talk about this next match. This next match is Dick Slater versus Zeman.
Dude, go ahead, because know that I got notes.
My comment is not a bad match. Zeman went extra hard when he heard he was wrestling Dick.
Yeah, he did. These are two sentences I have for this fucking match. I go, Dick Slater comes out for a waste of a match. Cool. He's taking on Zeman? Fuck. Two guys I don't at all like. Fuck you, Watts. I did find joy out of the Zeman getting pile driven nastily. So that's it,
God,
man.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I was like, this might be the best Zeman match. I don't know, but I just love that he really got it up for Dick.
He did.
Okay, Teddy Long's back in our lives, and now he's like a Baptist preacher or something. He's just like this good man of the streets. We're going out to the ghetto. We're just doing all these things. It's just funny. It's like Teddy comes back. He's not really doing anything. He's just talking about like community outreach in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which I cared about in Pennsylvania growing up. But honestly, it sounded like a great thing they were doing, so bravo.
Yeah. It's just, man, you know what it's like? It's like today, the big trendy thing, and I'm not casting like any judgment or anything, but like you hear a lot like women getting upset like when a man writes from the female perspective, and I totally understand that, right? This is 100% the white rich man writing for the black guy, and it is cringy, and and it happens later. There's a moment later that I write about in one of the shows. Dude, I was like, what? Dusty. I wanted to literally, when I heard it, I looked right, like as if he was in my room. I looked over and was like, Dusty Rhodes, Virgil Runnels. Really? This is what we're doing, brother? Holy shit, man.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, Dusty always has to get name checked. Bill has to get name checked. It's like, it's just so whatever. It's just funny. Like Teddy's out. He's not an announcer. He's not a manager. He's just hyping us up for community outreach. And then in the next match, I wrote down LOL because Ron takes on Buddy Lee Parker, and literally in the last episode, I said, couldn't we have gotten Van Vader against somebody like the Z-Man or Buddy Lee Parker? And then literally left the taping, went out to watch, and the match popped up in front of me. So I said LOL to that. I thought that was funny.
So there's a few things that I'm shocked you didn't bring up here that I thought were decent. Jake's promo on this episode is phenomenal.
Yeah, I said it's good. I just didn't have any detail on it.
So okay. This is what I liked about it, though, because they said with JR and Sting about the kids' day, and Jake's like, you shouldn't do that. Or you should not have, if you have children, and this is like the heel, this is like some MJF shit where you're like, you literally just sold way more tickets just with that line. He said, oh, I wouldn't bring my kids to the Omni tomorrow night. I wouldn't do it. Because, I mean, they're going to watch Sting get beat up and embarrassed. And, I mean, do you really want to see that? You little stingers want to, you're going to get it. And I was like, holy shit. Because, every kid that didn't have a ticket already was like, Mom, let's go. Fucking awesome. I loved that little nugget.
Yeah. No, I mean, every time Jake was on, I don't have many notes, but yeah, every time was just good. Yeah. And just a different slant of evil. Like it wasn't Ric Flair where he's saying the same shit week after week after week after week. Yeah. Like everything is just its own ominous little thing. He knows I got to bust this out for like 90 seconds and just crushes it every time.
Every fucking
no
time.
Misses. No misses.
And then your favorite thing ever, Vader kills two guys. Nothing really of the fucking Vader bomb was awesome because he literally folded like a fucking wallet and it was really gross. So that was it.
It's 22nd Saturday night. Yep. PS is on the mic out there with JR. So that's a positive. We'll take that in our lives.
Absolutely.
We got Ricky Stevo for Scotty Flamingo. Ricky's ribs are all fucked up, which is a big basically storyline throughout this whole watch here. Ricky's very fragile. Always something wrong with him. Bagwell takes on Jake. Yeah, that goes as well as you expect. But Cactus is on the Cactus is on the mic so much during this run.
Yeah,
like he is a third announcer. Because he'll even be out there for a match. Like, why is he even out here? And like, I guess they just don't know how to ask him to leave the commentary booth or something. Like they're scared to ask him to leave. He's always on the mic. It's funny. It's great. I love it.
You can tell, like, had Watts stuck around a little longer, he was a guy. You know what I mean? Like, he does stick around for a little bit. I want to say till, like, February or March of 93. So he still has a little place. But it's like, they tried a lot of weird shit with Cactus. I mean, he's in the fucking, spoiler, but he's in the main event of fucking Halloween Havoc. Like, he clearly has a push. So it's funny to see and think about, like, oh, he is, like, the perfect Watts guy. He's just a guy that gets the shit beat out of him. He's tough, and he can cut a fucking promo, and he's believable. And so, he talks a lot. Jake talks a lot. Paulie. You can see a focus on guys getting mic time versus guys that don't anymore. And I'm like, thank God.
Like when Brad gets a mic.
I was about to say, man, and I love Brad Armstrong, but
oh my God, it's so painful.
Yeah, rough, man. But yeah, so that was great.
Okay, I do have notes on this one with Jake with JR.
Yes,
I'm gonna treat you like I treat a woman. First time, sure, why not?
Yeah.
2 times. It's really nice. 3 times, I treat you like trash.
Wow. Hey, brother, living the gimmick, aren't you, Jake? Dude.
Well, bro, you got really aggressive. Like this woman put up with a fucking snake in a bag in the corner. Like. Yeah. But yeah. Like I said, Jake just murdering every single. He doesn't woo to redirect. He doesn't have to.
No,
he's just very concentrated for 45 to 75 seconds. It's great.
It's so great.
Okay, we go to a house show where it's Rick taking on Nikita. Honestly, that sounds like kind of a fun little a series of matches to watch, right?
Yeah.
And then they're going back and forth, back and forth. At the end of the match, Nikita's laid across the ropes like he's waiting for a 619. And then all of a sudden, one of the security guards, like in a cop uniform type, walks up and basically with her heel, I think, hits him in the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, knocks him out. Looks just like a cop. She just knocks him out, walks away. Rick pins him. So that's kind of a fun one. And I mean, Medusa just popping out in disguises. I'm here for that shit.
Absolutely. And we're not going to be done with the disguises. But yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, next match is TC Carter, who I said has a great look.
Yeah.
Chris Sullivan, who looks like a lost outrunner.
Yeah.
And they take on Dick Hammer.
I remember that.
And I don't know, JR's mom gets referenced at some point in this.
Oh.
Right there, I don't know what it means, but probably funny shit.
Wow. I mean, who knows? Because there's some crazy shit getting said on these shows. And also with PS, he knows him personally. So I guess maybe that was part of it too. Is like, I'm a fucking... I don't know.
Yeah, or went over to visit your mom or something like that. Like, yeah, it was just something like that. I think 20 years, 20th Clash is clever.
Yeah.
Like, almost clever enough where it's like, oh, I'm surprised they actually nailed that landing of getting the correct year and shit, and like lining up the 20th. Like, I'm sure it was totally accidental, but I'm going to give them credit and say they did it.
Yeah, it was kind of like, wow, how did the stars align for this during the shittiest era ever, maybe, other than Herd?
Wow. We get Ron and JR together, and my note is, my lips are sealed.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's that bad.
It's really bad. It's very like, it's just bad. That's really all there is to say. I mean, they really don't do Ron any favors. They kind of just hit home the ghetto. They hit home underprivileged. And it's like, brother.
They break home Dusty Rhodes, the great American hero.
Yeah.
So it was Bill Watts, like everything. Yeah. I don't know if it's just like they give like him 118 bullet points to go through or something. But it feels like a lot to remember. We get Vader versus the Italian Stallion. We get Sting versus Mark Canterbury. These shows are lit, fam.
Exactly. And I mean, is that it? I'm trying to think. We had, yeah, like Zeman and Steamboat's, You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the tag titles feel like a weird thing. Like,
yeah,
I guess everything is leading to like this 8-man match.
Yeah.
Or 10-man match or whatever. So it might be that. 8/29 Saturday night.
Yeah.
We open with Nikita and Sting versus Pat Rose and Rick Payne or something. Rick Thomas, I don't know.
Yeah.
Announced that we had some fines because we know Bill Watts needs to embezzle some money. So Jake got hit with a $25,000 fine. Cactus got hit with a $5,000 fine.
Yeah.
And Sting, of course, got no fine.
No.
Because why was Sting get a fine? Because he left the announce booth as an employee and went to the ring and attacked somebody.
He's a good guy.
But yeah, also make sure when you guys leave, make sure you check out Bill's wife's new watch. Beautiful.
Yeah. They're from what I heard, they're renovating the kitchen as well.
Jimmy Garvin takes on the Barbarian, as amazing as you would expect. I said Jimmy Garvin is chaotic neutral.
Yes.
This man is just something's always going on around him. And JR does let us know that Reggie White watches.
Oh, that's a hell of a get, brother. And this is waning years, I believe, of his Philly career. Yeah, because doesn't he go?
Yeah, I know. Not too. Yeah, I just know it's sad because at one point he passes away.
Yes.
All right, so it's like,
horrible.
The whole defensive line. Never mind, we're not going there. Jake and Mick are together. Let's bring it back up. Guys. Jake and Mick are together. It's just such a great, keep those two. Just the dark kids. I mean, honestly, if you brought Kevin Sullivan back and just had him sitting in the back with like a cloak on, I'd be down with that too. But right now, Jake and Mick, down with it. Sting, Dustin, and Vader They're just taking shots at all of those guys.
Yeah.
Jake and Mick have no friends backstage, and they're just saying, Sting, Dustin, Vader, whoever you fucks in front of me, we're going to hurt you. Yeah. They show some 1984 match footage to about the 20 years to get us excited for Clash 20. So I know I'm definitely tuning in now.
Yes,
it's funny, man. We'll see when we get to Clash 20.
There's very interesting footage choices as well, by the way.
Jim is with Steve and Paul. Paul is going to be in a shark cage, hovered above the ring. Mm-hmm. And they have a game plan that's going to blow Ricky's mind.
Yeah, you just aren't going to even know what the fuck it is. Spoiler, we still don't know.
I can't wait till we get here and find out what strategy they have that'll blow Steamboat's mind. I just always think those kind of things. You can't even imagine it.
You don't even fucking get it.
You're gonna go first knee? I mean, I don't know. Ricky takes on the Z-Man.
Yeah,
Steamboat takes on the Z-Man. I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is.
It's another Eric Watt sighting. Very excited.
Fuck, man.
Ricky has a nice win with a fisherman suplex.
He's awesome.
That's very nice with that.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got in this?
I just have that Ricky really made this good, and it pissed me off because I hate Zeman. And, Zeman's just fucking in a holding pattern right now. They don't know what to do with him. Like, Watts is like, he looks great, but we don't know. Is he tough? Because that's Bill Watts' fucking fetish, is if you're tough. And, Steamboat won with, fucking the Jeff Hardy arm sleeve on his ribs, because I guess that helps, is fucking putting a girdle on. That really helps your ribs, guys. But it's fine. It was non-offensive, and fuck Zeman. Sorry.
It's cool. I haven't seen Ricky win a match like that in a bit. I guess maybe when you have to beat a face, you have to bust out the fisherman suplex for the victory.
It was
JR is talking with Brad. Brad's hair is so curly.
Dude.
He has to use conditioner.
Oh.
Does
he though?
He has to, right? He uses Pert Plus or something, because his hair's amazing. Brian comes out and stops a painful promo. Brian went heel and then face again because he came out and stopped Brad's promo. They just stick to it feels like almost a JR issue. I feel like it's always whenever they're with JR, they come out and they're horrible. But if you get in with somebody else, like Tony, who's more human and not trying to shoehorn football in all the time, it comes out better. But it doesn't help when JR is there, because he's now with Teddy. Teddy lets us know we're getting out in the hood with Johnny B, Missy, and Ron, and that's a fucking party coming to town, huh?
Yeah, dude.
And I did write down. You know what? It's actually nice. Ron's talking to JR. Ron's with JR fucking a lot. And Rick and Medusa come out. And I just do we know, were they fucking I'm not into I don't need to know personal lives, but these two just feel like they're fucking. That trip to Japan feels like they emptied out a 24-pack of condoms or something.
Oh, there were zero condoms, brother. Come on. You think Rick was giving a shit about that, dude? It was 92, man. He didn't give a fuck.
Shit on the pail. That's all we got for the weeklies. Nothing much. Like I said, honestly, it felt like every week felt the same. And it was just a short period for us. So.
It was very much like the 9 Inch Nails. Every day is exactly the same. I mean, it really was, but not as good as that song. I did kind of enjoy the tease of a Rude Ron title match. I think that would have been a fun little usage of maybe a Clash or something, which of course did not occur. So that leads us to the big night, brother. We're at Clash of the Champions 20 years of TBS. A lot of twos. September 2nd, 1992. Somehow they went, hey, this is the W. I just didn't even put it together. There's going to be a mini rant here. Okay. So how the fuck have you been selling this as the 20th anniversary of TBS with wrestling, right? Fucking all this shit. And then you're in Atlanta. what are we doing here? And now apparently, and I think I'm not mixing it up because I think it's either Nitro or this Clash. The plan was to do it in the atrium of CNN Center where you saw the Ron promo. I'm pretty sure that's what that was for, and they just sort of like retconned it. And I don't know why. I assume Turner and CNN went, you're fucking small fries. Why would we give up our atrium to a real actual corporate building? It's really a dumb idea to begin with. However, here's the biggest glaring fuck here. And maybe it's because they just could not draw at all, which they couldn't. But you just had an Omni show. Why would you not just put this in the Omni? That's an easy layup to me. Can't sell it, brother. I guess they couldn't tarp that fucking Omni enough, and we're in center stage.
Yeah, I think we were commenting last time. We're like, oh, I have 500 people for your 20th Clash, and I guess you toned it down, right? We tightened the celebration this year. Okay, so Clash 20 opens with a red carpet, and it is like Stefan. It's like Stefan talking about the hottest club in town, because this red carpet has everything. It has Andre the Giant.
Yes.
It has Hank Aaron.
A lot of Hank Aaron.
It has Bruno Sammartino. And it has about 6 of the nerdiest dudes from the back office that we give zero fucks about. They're like, oh, and here's Rick Slater. Oh, and here's Jonathan Morgan, who's the blah blah blah. Like, we give 0.0 fucks.
Dude, I made
Andre the Giant was fucking wild though. Like,
that
Andre the Giant is he the first image you see?
Yeah, at the first image you see. Well, okay, the first image you see, I believe, is Missy and Tony, but they immediately are like, we already are star-studded here at the red carpet, and there's Gordon and Andre, which that's got to be a rib. You know, like either it had to be a rib, or maybe Andre was like, the only person I like here is Gordon. I'll fucking rip everyone else's head off. I think it's that.
I mean, what are you going to call the rib? Because you can't put anybody next to Andre the Giant and not have it look ridiculous.
That's true.
Right?
It's all a rib.
Giant Gonzalez isn't around anymore for us to mess with. Yeah, it's like, it can't even be a rib because he's just, it is just, you see how huge he is as a human being, but it's cool. And we see a clip of him back on the day in TBS, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Hank Aaron's getting out of a limo. I mean, Atlanta legend, right? I mean,
with Bill Watts.
Cool with Bill Watts, and I think he tells us how amazing Bill Watts and Dusty are. Because why not? And then Bruno comes out, and any chance he gets, he's going to shit on WWE. Yeah, this is the wrestling I like, not that pansy shit. You got to remember what wrestling is. And Missy's like starstruck seeing Bruno. She's like, oh my god, it's Bruno. Here's my panties.
And he's like, oh yeah, hey ma'am.
Yeah. I only knew Moolah. I did not know any other women, so it's kind of amazing how you look.
Yeah, my favorite of this red carpet were the corporate guys, because you want to talk about a motherfucking couple of dorks. And it starts with the president, Bill Shaw. He comes out with, this is a rib. Jim Barnett gets out of a limo with the president and vice president of WCW. And I mean, listen, let's be real. That's a rib. That's Dusty like, all right, Jim's going to come out. He's so flamboyant. You got to remember, it's 1992, folks. And, of course, we're going to put the corporate guys in there. Because that's Dusty. Fuck those guys. They always tell us what to do. Fuck them. We'll put them in there with Jim. We keep trying to put Jim in a fucking broom closet because he's annoying us with all these fucking ideas, and push Zeman and fuck you. That's real, by the way. He really did push hard for Zeman. So Bill Shaw's a dork. And then Bob Dude's like, we're just so happy to be here. And I'm like, oh my God, bro.
I mean, it's like 10 minutes. It's whatever it is. It's long. It just takes a long time for this like pat on the back shit. During commercial breaks, you're going to breaks. They're showing us old clips of shit.
Yeah.
With Mr. Wrestling X or whatever, or just like cool. I get it. First match we get is Ricky versus Steve in a no disqualification match with Paul E dangling over the ring. which never really comes into anything, right?
No,
He doesn't drop anything in the ring. He doesn't do
No.
like anything with it. I don't think
No.
we ever see Paulie again after this. He just disappears. They never brought him back down ever again.
I'm trying to think if that might be the end of Paulie in WCW. We're getting close.
Because it does very quickly, maybe even on the show, jump to Michael Hayes managing Bobby and Arn.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Just kind of, so I just don't know if they ever brought Paulie down from the rafters.
I don't think so.
Good enough match.
Yeah.
Ricky ends up winning a flying body press for the win. I can't complain, but I feel like we've seen it probably a couple times already. But
yeah, I mean, it was like, you can tell they were like, all right, we got to put like our best thing that's going on the house shows right now. That's how this felt. This must have been the match that was getting the highest reports from the house show, aka Grizzly Smith, whatever he wrote. And hey, he was right, because this was awesome. Ricky gets a title, a singles title in WCW, first one. Really cool, especially after all that build. He's been a tag champ, but he hasn't won a singles belt yet. So this is his first singles belt in WCW. For all the nerds out there, they're like, well, but actually, yeah, no, that's NWA. Okay, we're talking WCW by itself. Yeah, so he wins. Super cool belt. Keep putting that over. I really like the psychology too, where, you know, Steve just got so cocky. He fucking gets caught when, again, there's no DQ. So they go over the top, and Steamboat takes advantage, gets under the ring. I always love this stupid shit where he gets under the ring and goes all the way across the ring and comes out to the top. So Steve's like, where's he at? And he turns around right into the crossbody. 1, 2, 3. So again, it saves him as a heel. You know, he doesn't just look like shit. And I said it's one of the better TV matches that they've had in this run. It's really good, you know?
Yeah, not many contenders, but yes,
exactly. That's why.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to stand out in that outlier there. Then the next, from there we get Halloween Havoc ad, and it's always fun to kind of see for us.
Love it.
We're spinning the wheel of fate, and what will happen to you in this match, and what match will get chosen for you, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but fun. Better than this shit. Better than the Bob do.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And so this is where, this is where I'm like, wait, maybe I missed a week of programming or something. They're just together now. Okay, cool. Then it's Bobby and Ard versus Dick Hammer.
Yeah.
And I was just very confused. I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know. There's just so much confusion in my life right now.
Yeah.
And it's all because of Dick Hammer. It's all about PS Dick Hammer.
It's all it ever is, man. It's all it ever is in life.
But yeah, I mean, Wrestling Observer gives us 1.5 stars. So yeah, it's fire, kids. It's great. Good
it's
stuff.
Fucking fire.
Bruno's talking to JR. And actually, he's just taking every veiled shot he can take at WWF, and it's great.
It's fucking awesome.
He's like, this is the real wrestling.
Yeah, not that joke, not that complete joke on the other channel, that other league.
Not like a circus. Bruno's just out here shitting on stuff. We get Gordon, Andre, Teddy, and Bob Armstrong.
Yes. This rules.
Again, everything is a Stefan bar here, because just this is a bunch of weird tastes that you're like, maybe they taste great together.
They don't.
Aren't you some Dr. Pepper? Yeah, aren't you some Dr. Pepper? I mean, I guess I'll try it once.
Fuck that, bro. This is tremendous because Gordon and Andre never, ever acknowledge Teddy. Never. They look right into the camera and he goes, like right here, we got Andre and Gordon. And they literally never stop talking. Like it is a shoot. Andre's like, I'm not talking to these people. I'm literally with Gordon. I'm hanging with Gordon. And the best part is Bob comes out, and Bob is so over in Georgia. They pop. You hear the crowd under the fucking segment. They're so loud, and that's neat, because fucking Bill Watts isn't joking later when he fucking talks about Brad of Bob really kind of was the institution that led to TBS being where it was at this point, because that fucking show in 72, Bob was very heavily featured. He was a top guy, and it's fucking a thing, man. The Armstrongs of the Deep South, especially Georgia, is a fucking deal. But it's a really funny line where he's like, I really hope I get to see old Brad defend that title. You know, his knee's pretty bad. And then from that, it's like a serious thing to like fucking the biggest walking cartoon human you've ever seen, Thunderbelt Patterson, who he struts into camera view. And he's just going. And I don't have any notes on what he said, because to be really honest, half of it I didn't understand. Okay.
You know what I realized? Like, this is like in 2019 when like DX would come back.
Yeah.
And people would be like, why the fuck are these old people back? I want to see like Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. And it's just these old fucks out here taking up camera time. That's what this is right here. It's just Mr. Wrestling 2's coming out. But anybody who's old, they're showing us like match clips of like nothing exciting, nothing interesting.
No.
It'll be like, yeah, it's like, here's Bob Armstrong versus Iron Sheik in 1977. Here's a sunset flip and a 2 count. And you're like, why the fuck did you just show me after 30 seconds? It was literally just a sunset flip and a 2 count. Ted Turner comes out, gives his congrats.
Yeah. I have a great quote from him. Actually, you'll love this. You clearly did not catch it, but I did. And I looked right at my wife and I said, Ted Turner just said this on this show. You know, first off, he's like, well, I'm just so glad that, you know, wrestling gave me Jane Fonda and all my money. And so all that. And then he literally verbatim says, I'm just so happy that WCW is bringing wrestling back to asceticism. He said asceticism. I just love my wrestling with a high level of asceticism.
Sir. Do you know the audience that you're talking to here?
Asceticism. Come on, Ted. Like, I just wish I could somehow go back. If Doctor Who showed up in my office right now and they went, all right, then, that's a terrible accent. But anyway, you know, jump in the TARDIS. Where are we going? And I will go, please, we got to go to the moment Ted taped that fucking pre-tape for the 20th anniversary of TBS, so I can sit him down and go, Ted, before you cut this, here's the other one. It's not live. So that was the best take they got. So first off, I got to see the other takes. That's number one. Got to see the other takes. And I'll have my phone and they'll be like, you know, they're all fucked up on whatever and smoking cigarettes. They're not going to pay attention to my phone. It's not going to fuck the time at all. But I'm
actually going to go with like one take. Because
no, really?
He's Ted Turner, one of the richest guys in the world. How long do you think Bill Watts is getting him scheduled for? Second of all, he's going to be fucking Jane Fonda right now. How many takes are you going to do of this shit? You know?
That's true.
So I'm going to guess one. We've also seen things before where we're like, how many, like, you guys know you can do a second take. Yeah. So these guys weren't really strong at second take sometimes.
Like the entire history of SmackDown, basically. The entire history of SmackDown was, you know, it's a tape show, right? You could just do it again. But yeah, asceticism, I really want to put that out there into the universe. I think everyone needs to be aware that Ted said this in 92. And it's kind of maybe the highlight of this whole show for me. And that's sad, right? But maybe.
I mean, it's a pretty rough show. We get Bill and Tony. The lightweight title is in limbo.
Yeah.
Because of Brad's injury, and then Brad's talking to Jesse, and then Brian comes out in a funky vest.
Yeah.
He comes out, and he's just a dick.
But is he a funky like, Cole Medina?
He is gonna funky cold knock Brad's ass over because. Yeah, it's just, but again, another thing that stops us from Brad talking. So it's a victory all around.
Brian leagues better already talking, though, as a heel. Like, you can see how much more comfortable he is talking. And that's the difference. Like, he just couldn't be a babyface talking. He was great in the ring as a babyface.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
with that fucking Jericho. Come on, baby. He really did hit that where he was like, every baby face that's green does that. He's right. Let's give Jericho that.
You know what, Brian? Brian, you deserve it.
Dude, I love this.
You deserve the heel turn, bro.
Dude,
you deserve the heel turn, bro.
They fucked him way back in '89 when they should have had him and Flair have a run together. My favorite part of this is Brad going, "No, come on, Brian." The whole time he's cutting a promo on him. Nah, man, I got all the guts in the world. It's my leg. And then he slaps the fucking dog shit out of him. And I was like, fuck yeah. That rules.
Yeah, Brian's like it's just Brian, and he's got like a magnifier, a multiplier on himself. He's just like, he's just more confident in what he's saying. He's like, I can talk like a regular asshole now. Now I can just talk like an asshole. Like, if y'all racist and stuff, awesome, great, fabulous.
Thank God.
We get another Ron video. Is it the same video we've always gotten?
Dude. I don't know. But then they zoom in on Hank Aaron out of it, and I'm like, all right, we know what you're doing, Bill Watson, Dusty Rhodes. What the fuck?
Picture of Jesus, Martin Luther King, and Dusty was a little too far.
Man.
I feel like that went a little too far. Then we get Cactus versus Ron, which is a 9-minute match. Again, Ron's title reign is just defending a world title in the middle of the show, because literally 5 matches and he's number 3.
I wanted to love this match. Number one, right out of the gate, Ole is the ref, so we have that turd constantly sitting in the middle of the ring. And sorry, I know some people like Ole, and I did when he wrestled. But now when we're going on, what has it been? To be fair, like 6 years since he's been a real wrestler, maybe 3 since he's wrestled. He's old news. So no need for him to be here, although we're still going with the stupid angle that he's the senior referee in WCW, even though he only refs like 3 times a month. Anyway, so that's a problem. And then the match sucked.
I guess I understand the World Heavyweight title is more important than the main event, but it's just fucking weird. All of a sudden, like the head of refereeing is like, "Oh, that match with 8 people, that's gonna be pure chaos. Yeah, I'll be here for Ron versus Cactus instead." Like, there's this one referee out there trying to you get one referee trying to manage Vader and Jake.
Yeah,
come on. That's where you need that extra ref help there.
Yeah,
I dig Ron's theme. Only as a ref, I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, it's funny because also during this event, we also have a call-in line. Remember, in the 80s, they called in if you wanted to kill Jason Todd, the Robin, for Batman. And we're doing the same thing here. We are calling in to say, do we like the top rope rule? And we know it's been stunningly popular thus far. So I'm fascinated to see how the poll comes out.
Yeah. I hope it's better than this match. Like I said, Ron and Cactus, not my favorite match. It sucked. And I hate to say that.
I don't have any notes on it. It happened. It's outside of the world title, it's the same match they had on TV like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I think we saw them in an event like 6 months ago. It's the same match. There's nothing special about it. And title scene since Sting lost it, like going from that shitty Vader run, to now like a shitty Ron run. It's like you have to have a good world title scene, guys. You can't be pulling this shit on us. They give us climax coverage, showing us some of the stuff that happened. That's pretty cool, for contrast. And then we get Barbarian and Butch, because Butch is, I guess, of the region, and taking on the Cowboy Kids. Barbarian's hair is weird. It dusted flies the fuck out of the ring at one point.
Oh yeah, this was fine enough. It just was like, oh, okay. And I will say I was genuinely shocked that the heels won, because I thought it was just going to be another baby face fucking bullshit deal, right? Like,
literally, like, these guys were in like the finals of the tag tournament.
Yeah. Like
last event. And now they're out here losing to Butch Reed. Is Butch Reed going to be here a month from now?
Fuck no.
I have like what are they? We had that last time too, where it was like Bagwell and Pillman or something, and they lost to like Dick Hammer or
Yeah.
something else. It was so weird. Um, okay, so we talked before how much Cactus is on the mic. Cactus literally just finished his match
Yeah.
versus Ron,
Yeah.
and then just transitioned to the commentary booth.
Yeah.
Facing like the corner, and
Yeah.
he would somehow catch that top rope move behind him to be
Behind
able to
him.
disqualify.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. Such unlike a referee. And then Jake goes a DDT on Sting, wins the match. Sting's just getting his ass beat anymore.
Yep.
It's kind of funny.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it's a pretty shitty show.
It's a very shitty.
I mean, what match would you tell? I mean, I guess Steamboat and Rick.
That's about it.
That's the match you go see, right? That's it.
Yeah, everything else is whatever. I mean, I guess it's kind of neat that WCW did essentially a Survivor Series elimination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's really what it is. I mean, and I already ripped it. The only other thing to talk about, but what is there to say, was the spin the wheel, make the deal vignette at the end of the show.
Yeah, which goes on for a bit. It's pretty funny.
It is 5 minutes that I clipped and I will be putting on social media. So just go there and watch that. I mean, what can I say? There's a small person that keeps going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Medusa's in like a bat woman or a cat woman fucking outfit, basically. Sting is a terrible actor here. He literally basically is reading a teleprompter and is so bad. Jake is, no offense, on one because he keeps like leaning in and out of the light, which I'm sure was part of the direction, but he's just out of it.
Looking at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, dude.
So we literally just came from the Cowboy Kids losing to Barbarian and Butch.
Yep.
And by the time we get to Halloween Havoc, the Cowboy Kids are now the unified World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, of course.
Explain your actions, please. I do not get what these guys. This tells me they did not plan the 2020 thing. Like, absolutely not. This is like
no. I mean, dude, here's a crazy one. Oh my god, this fucking card.
The musical chairs we get to this next card is fun. Like Vader as the U.S. chair. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ron keeps his title at least. We do get an NWA World Heavyweight Title match with Chono and Rude. The NWA WCW Unified World Tag Team Title match with Steve Williams and Steve Williams.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking card's rough, man.
I mean, like, what? I mean, you don't think the Ron Simmons versus Barbarian world title match is gonna crack? No.
I mean, Cactus couldn't carry him. No offense, Ron, but fuck, buddy.
I'm looking to see what that match was rated. Oh, looks like a quarter star.
It is a quarter star. Same with the main event.
And the main event.
Which I remember vividly as a kid being on the Best of Halloween Havoc tape from like 99 that I bought at Walmart. And let me tell you, ooh, that's rough, buddy. So, yeah, I mean, that's what we got ahead of us. Thank God we don't have such, I mean, we have a lot of TV, to be fair, but like, is it not just going to be the same? Let's be real.
I like the worldwide at this point. I feel like I fast forwarded. I'm starting to watch. Oh, I'm watching like the next one. I'm kind of started the next batch, and you're able to like just fast forward through the first like 20 minutes. It's just recaps of everything that we've seen 12 times already. So
terrible.
But people back then had lives, not like us. So
No, yeah, people actually did shit. Now we're just chronically online. With that said, social media, you're the JIMDB on the good socials. I am Troubles Rest on the good socials. And then on the bad social, I am From Crockett Pod, Troubles Weekly on Substack, Voices of Wrestling. I'm not sure what I'm going to write. Next about that, my latest article is about how I think the GWF in Germany probably had the most intriguing match of WrestleMania week because they had Andrade against the top German wrestler, Ahura, for their world championship, and it was great. So that is out there. I'm trying to think of anything else I'm doing. I don't think so. I think somehow that's it. And Jim is living on this universe, being a good man, watching, somehow plugging through worldwides and WCW. It's fucking unbelievable.
Just getting through this shit, man. Yeah, do it for you people.
Yeah, we do it for you beautiful masses. And until next time, take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.